Welcome to the education tree. Here, hopefully you find the answer to all of your problems. The first topic for today is adding polynomials. We will be simplifying them. We have 3 questions here, so if you want to try them on your own first, please pause the video right now, and afterwards we'll work on it together. So our first question is x squared plus 4x plus 1, x plus 2. So if we look at our steps, I've written them down here. They're 3 simple steps because adding polynomials is fairly easy compared to subtracting polynomials. So first step is remove parentheses. Step 2 is combine like terms. And 3, add. Simple now, right? So hopefully you guys tried the question on your own. And now let me try to help you. So let's write out the question first, according to step 1, which is remove your parentheses. Simple, x squared plus 4x plus 1 plus x plus 2. And remember, this first step only applies to adding polynomials and not subtracting. For that, please watch my next video. So, second step is combine like terms, and we can get confused by what that means, and that's pretty simple. You just look at the same degrees. So same base, same degree. So this one's 1, the invisible 1, and so is this. So let's do it. So highest to lowest, x squared plus 4x plus x plus 1 and plus 2. I can also underline that in a different color so you'll understand it better. So this one by itself, there's no other x squared. This one, an x. And then your single numbers, which is 1 and 2. So the last step, simple, you add x squared plus 5x, right? Because again, you have your invisible 1, plus 3. Wow, we did it. So there's one thing missing now when I look back at it, and it's your equal signs. Never forget that. I remember I used to get marks off because of that. And we don't want that, right? So that's it. I can just go over step 1 again, or question 1. So remove your parentheses, which we did. Combine like terms, x squared plus 4x plus x plus 1 plus 2. And our answer was x squared plus 5x plus 3. So just check if you got it right. Now for our next question. 3x cubed plus 6x squared plus 3x cubed minus 4x squared minus 9x. So let's do our steps again. I know it looks a bit harder, but don't worry. So remove parentheses. Write the question down again without the brackets. Next step, combine like terms. So like degrees, like bases. So again, let me just use some other colors. So your cubes, your 3 degrees. Then we have our squares. And we only have 1x. Right? So now write it out. So 3x cubed. Your next one is 3x cubed again. Plus 6x squared minus 4x squared minus 9x. So now combine your like terms. Right, so your 6 minus 4, 2, and then minus 9x. Simple. Hopefully you got that right. So let's just go over this again. We removed our parentheses, we combined our like terms, and we added. Simple. Now, next question. So we're at our last question now, and for this, I want you to pause the video and do it by yourself because we've done 2 together. So hopefully the third one is easy for you. So now let's do it together. So simple, I know it looks a bit harder. Well, that was for the last one as well, but don't worry. So remove parentheses, simple, x squared minus 2xy minus 3y squared. Oh, and see, this part, plus and the minus will be minus, right? A negative and a positive is a negative. So this we just write out plus 9y squared. So remember, yeah, so this is an important part actually. So a positive and a negative equal negative. But when there is a negative here, the minus sign, we'll be discussing that in subtracting polynomials, which will be my next video. So watch that, you know, just. So, just hurrying up there. We're going to combine our like terms. So 4x squared, where's your next? Oh, x squared. xy, then your y squares, and now write it, xy plus xy minus 3y squared and plus 9y squared, right? Yeah. So now we're just going to be adding, well, in this case subtracting, because 4 minus 3 x squared. Next part is negative 2 plus 1, negative 1. So negative xy, right? So now the next part, which is your y squared, is going to be minus negative 3 plus 9, which is positive 6, right? So 6y squared. We can just go over this again. So first we removed our parentheses, simple. Next we combined our like terms, we collected them, and then we added them and came to our answer. So, oh, wrong color. And then our red. Because this is a more complicated one, so I just want to underline it. Because you can pause the video right now and just go through it. So hopefully you got this answer, guys. We're done. We got our answer. X squared minus xy plus 6y squared. Simple. Adding polynomials is easy. Now hopefully you can get to the next step, which is subtracting polynomials. Leave a comment. If I've missed something, add it so we can share it to the other people watching it. Yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.